Somewhere down the line, somebody did a deal with somebody.
I pay the bill. Pay the bill. Let me show you how we roll at lot level. Chris, what do you...
I don't see a waitress.
Just a black man taking a walk, people. Nothing to be suspicious about. Chris!
What the hell did you just walk out on the bill for, Chris?
Cap, check out this jacket.
Feel it. Just feel it.
Ooh, come on.
God, what is that? That's like a new buck suede leather?
Yes,
That's nice.
yes.
Step out here so I can really see it. You like that? Kidding. Let me see you walk.
Ever walking it?
Chris, they got two.
Like, Chris's Lee? Cam, check out this watch, man. It's incredible.
Then take it.
Chris, what the hell are you doing, man?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you stealing right now.
Not stealing. Cap, when you reach my level, it's not called stealing. It's called endorsing.
Wow.
Okay?
Seriously?
You're just not at this level yet, and no one's actually...
All right. Fuck. I don't know where to go. There's nothing over here, dude. Unless I'm missing something, like I'm missing a ladder or something.
女侠，多亏女侠给的东西。我兄弟莫说，这儿的老道他不仅照顾我兄弟，听到，哎，我打算去云顶城看呀。听说大西军球，下次再见，说不定小爷我就是天下第一的侠客。下次再见。
侠士祭祀大人居人，相传那蜀王祠自建成以后，不少古蜀移民在附近定居。此间蜀王祠有2古蜀医术传承1000年，用在羽化病上，也是初有成效。可但后来一位不知所踪，一位性情大变，把自己医者不自，终究，是那个姓严的侠客带来的血块。可惜，若能再多研究几位，
I still don't know what the birds do. And whatever they give you the Orem feather. I have no idea what that does yet. Sorry. Sucking in dust. It's a donation box.
今天又带了什么好东西？拿来，老夫果然没有看错人。姑娘本是这些好物，姑娘不妨一看。
What is this?
哎呦，好爷们儿来了撒！快来看看好货。好爷们儿，再来呀！
You know where else I haven't gone to explore yet? Back there. So let's go do that. Dude!
哎呦，好爷们儿来了撒！快来看下好货。好爷们儿，再来哟！
I like the way this area looks for some reason. Like, I feel like it'd be really cool to live right here. I mean, it reminds me of being a kid and living in these apartments. And you're like up on the second floor. Happy, what's up? No work today? Oh, shit. I hate those damn pop monsters, dude. Nice. I know I do. Well, I not work yesterday, but so oh shit, I did not mean. Are you? So last Monday, I heard a big snap and crack. It sounded like a car accident. And I was going, our bathroom is right here on the other side of this wall, and our backyard is over here, right? And I was going to the bathroom, and I heard it sounded like a car crash. And I mean, I knew exactly what it was. It was a tree that snapped in half, because I've heard it hundreds of times being out in the field. And I went out in my backyard, and I went looking for this tree, and I couldn't find it. I went and looked at all the usual suspects, like the big oaks that we have in our neighborhood. And I just like, I was like, dude, what is going on? I know I heard a tree break. Where is it? And I couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. So I was like, all right, whatever. Maybe it was in a neighbor's yard. Because you can tell when a big tree breaks in half, it sounds just like a car smashed into a building. Not when they uproot, but when they, like when you have a codominant tree and it snaps and breaks, it sounds just like, even the brakes, like it sounds like a car hitting its brakes and then slamming into a wall. Because it, and it makes like a bunch of crackling, loud popping sounds. And yesterday morning, at like 8 o'clock in the morning, one of my neighbors comes knocking at my door. And I was already grumpy and tired because it's Saturday morning and I didn't want to be awake at 8:30. I was so freaking tired because I've been hella tired lately. I don't know why. Sorry, that caught me off guard. Those guys are way stronger than normal. So he comes knocking at the door, and my house is a mess because the kids had thrashed it. And I was grumpy and pissed off about that. And he was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know I'm your neighbor, and my tree broke and fell into your yard. Do you mind if I separate your fence?" And like that instantly, just like it kind of sent me into a rage. And like inside I was boiling. I don't know, maybe I was kind of like pissy, but I was like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. And then after I shut the door, it like clicked in my head what he said. And I was like, oh, never mind. I don't want him cutting my fence. So I take my oldest son. We go out there. And we go looking for it. I still don't know where this tree is at, because where he pointed was not the direction that the tree was in. So I was like, what the hell is this guy talking about? And my son was like, oh, I see it. And it was on the other side of the yard. And it was this big, big pine. Huge pine. It was a co-dominant pine. It had two tops that it started about 15 feet up, and they both just went up, and then they were like two separate trees. And I looked at it from a distance, and I was like, oh shit, that's like my best section of fence. And I was pissed. But I get over to it, and I felt like an asshole because I was mad, because it's not the guy's fault. It's not like he didn't go out there and go, tree fall. You know what I mean? So I instantly felt like a piece of shit. And I'm looking at this tree. Not only does it break up above the fence line, but the branches catch it so it doesn't touch my fence at all. But the whole thing broke over into my yard. And I was like, oh, I just felt like an asshole. You know what I mean? Because this guy's trying to do the right thing. You know, he calls his son over to come and help him cut it up. He took the time to, like, and it was right where a split was in the fence. So it wasn't even like he had to cut it. All they had to do was pull the staples out and take the two sides and just open it up, because it was like two ends of the fence of the material. You know what I mean? Like, it ended and then we started a new one. You know what I mean? So he just took the staples out and opened it up. And I was like, felt even more like an asshole, because as far as accidents go, it couldn't have been better. You know what I mean? It didn't do any damage to my fence. It fell right over where a break was, so we didn't have to cut it. And the whole time I'm feeling bad. And he has this little tiny electric chainsaw, like a battery operated chainsaw. And I was like, oh, dude, you're not going to be able to do anything with that. I said, let me go get my saw. Give me a few minutes. Let me and my son change into work clothes. And I was under the impression that he wanted to keep the wood too, for firewood or whatever. And I asked him, I said, hey, do you burn pine? And he was like, no, I just want to get it out of your yard. And I was like, I'm not worried about that. So we cut it all up, and we drag brush. We're on this thing for like 5 hours, moving this big ass pine. And right towards the end of it, you know, we're getting ready to buckle the fence back up. I have my son go get a rake and start raking up all the pine needles. And he was like, I'll clean all this up. We have a chip. And I was like, I don't care. We'll just throw it in the burn pile. I'll keep the wood. If you really don't want the wood, don't pay somebody to haul it out of here. I'll find somebody that needs wood. I work with a lot of guys that are going through some financial struggles right now. You know what I mean? Christmas is just a few months away. I can find somebody that'll take the wood. So just leave it in my yard. We'll cut it up. I'll teach my son how to use the chainsaw. And he was like, are you sure? No, he was like, no, let me pay somebody to get it out of here. And I was like, no. It's fine. It's fine. I'll take care of it. If not, it's a perfect learning experience for me to teach my son how to use a chainsaw. So it's actually a blessing in disguise, because all the wood is just perfect for my son to learn how to use a little Stihl 251. Okay, I'm back over here now. And so we're getting ready to buckle the fence back up. And the whole time I'm feeling like a piece of crap, because none of this is this dude's fault. And he's doing his best to help out. And I'm a very antisocial person. My wife and I, you know what I mean? For like 8 years, we lived in a shitty ass neighborhood where people were selling heroin on our doorstep, and, you know, smoking meth and stealing the registration tags off our license plates. You know, we had a Hispanic landlord that hated white people, and she was constantly trying to evict us just because we were white. Like, she told us that, I hate white people. I don't want you guys living in my apartments. And, you know, and I was telling them this. I was like, look, I apologize if I'm standoffish. My wife and I are just very, like, we want to be left alone. For 8 years, we lived in really shitty apartments where, you know, people were selling drugs right outside of our apartment, and cars were getting broken into. So we're very, you know. And then this guy goes into his house, and he started, well, before that, he started telling me a little bit about what was going on with him. And then he goes into his house, and he comes back out, and dude, he has a bunch of folded 100s, and he was like, hey, look, here. And I was like, I'm not taking that, dude. This is the neighborly thing to do. I can't take that in all good conscience. I can't take that. It's not like it was your fault. And he was like, yeah, I know, but you have to take it because we couldn't have done this. I mean, we did it in 5 hours. And he was like, this would have taken us a week without you and your expertise and your saw. Because the way that it landed was super fucking dangerous. Where the break happened was like 15 feet up into the tree. So it's not like you could just like cut it. Like, it needed to be cut very specifically. You know what I mean? So it didn't snap and roll and hurt somebody. Because, I mean, if it would have broken off and rolled, it would have killed somebody. Sniper, what's up, man? And so he keeps trying to hand me the money. And I was like, no, I can't. Like, I'll feel bad. I'll feel like a piece of shit. And he was like, well, then do something with it. He was like, my son doesn't work for me, but I'm still going to pay him. And I was like, yeah, but, I mean, that's different. This is just me trying to be a good neighbor. And he handed me $600. And I'm not gonna lie, it made me feel more like a piece of crap because the whole time I was like, it's fucking Saturday. I got into an argument with my wife because I went downstairs and the house was a mess, and I was pissed off at my daughter because she shunned her chores. And when I opened the door, I just like looked at the floor, and the floor was a mess, and I was just pissed off. And I was like, man, and I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun. Like, once I got out there and I started moving around and shit, I had a lot of fun. It was fun to be able to sit there with my son and show him, like, how to make a brush sled, or, you know, how to cut certain branches, and, like, what a spring pole is, and show him, like, compression and tension, and, like, what kerf cuts are, and slice cuts, and showing them how, you know, the 4 reactive forces of the chainsaw, and how to cut, where to cut, and what part of the bar to use, and all that. And it was, I don't know, it was an experience that I'm glad that I got to experience. Where the hell have you been, Sniper? I haven't seen you in a few days. I haven't been streaming a lot, though, either. To be honest, I've been sleeping a lot lately. I've felt very fatigued. And I don't know why. I got a doctor's appointment on the 18th to figure it out, but I've been having a very rough time with drowsiness lately. Fuyo, Uncle Raja. What is this? Fully restores HP. Ooh, I'm gonna save that. Hold on. What's wrong with him? We're not gonna be able to feed all these boys. Oh, it's time to clip your nails again, bud. It's time to clip your nails again. It's time to clip your nails again. Is it time to clip your nails again? But you gotta let go of my shirt, bud. You gotta let go of my shirt. You got popsicles? Want your controller? He knows how to turn on and off the Xbox controller, dude. It's so annoying because we'll be sitting there watching a movie or something and he'll shut it off. Can you say Fuyo? Fuyo! I'm a little jealous, dude. I want to watch a lot of movies. Instantly restores health and increases frostbite resistance. Alright. The Kong one. Oh, I need to go. Can you say Fuyo? God, look how big this guy is getting, dude. Ah! Are you getting bigs? Ah! Ooh. Ooh. Ah. 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 Are you gonna be a computer genius when you get older? Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff up there, huh? But you can't touch it. Can you say dada? Are you not gonna talk right now? Can you say Fuyo? Dude, my oldest son, like he just shot up out of nowhere. So for like the past 6 months, he's been having like, well, actually like the past year, he's been having real bad growing pains. And we like it hit us one day that dude, he's like 2.5 inches taller than me. Last summer he came up to like right here, like, you know, somewhere in here, and I just like he's like up here now. And it hit me the other day because he always kind of like slouches a little bit, and he like stood up to stretch his arms, and I was like, holy shit, he's like 3 inches taller than me. And I had my boots on too. My boots add like 2 inches because of my heel. You have to wear 8-inch logging boots with the heel. And I took my boots off, and I was like, what? Yeah? Huh? Hey, whoa. You can't just go hitting stuff. You can't just go hitting stuff. You can't just go hitting stuff. You need to use your legs. Use your legs. Use your legs. Use your legs. You gotta use your legs. Nope, there you go. There you go. Nope, use your legs. Use your legs. Not almost. He can almost walk. He can stand up on his own, but he can't. He's so close to walking. But he is only 10 months, so. If my wife would put him down more, he'd probably be walking already. All right. Here, you gotta hold your controller.
Hehe，今天又带了什么好东西？拿来给老夫长长眼吧。
You gotta hold it like that. Like that. See? We need to get you like a baby PlayStation controller. I can't, like, I haven't really gone and inspected this area since I left it. Can you say Dada? 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 Can you say Dada? Can you say Booyah, Uncle Raja? Cost faint red feather. Bummer. We gotta go get a baby gate today for the top of the stairs. Because the little turd bucket's starting to get all squirrely. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, dang it. Okay. No, don't do that, Bubba. Ow! What are you snapping my bracelet for?
看看好火。好爷们儿，再来呀！哦呦，好爷们儿来了撒！快来看看好火。
There we go. So you can set it up here. Just don't drop it down, okay, Bubba?
好爷们儿，再来呀！
Salayo. What do you guys think about the Battlefield 6? I haven't watched the trailer for it yet, but I'll probably get it. I like Battlefield. No, don't touch that. You're gonna turn the screen off. And that's, I use that. Okay. Are we ready? What's the matter? Huh? What's the matter? What's the matter? No, what's the matters? Hey, whoa, no, 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 you're shutting it off, you're shutting it off. Don't touch it. He was just humming. Hang on, give me 1 second. I gotta go. Give me 1 second. I need to go ask my wife. Because he was just humming. Were you humming? Let me go show Mama. We're gonna fix the top step today and put that dresser together too. I need to get my clothes off my floor. Can you hear me? Yeah, the dogs need it down. I already fed them. Emmett, what are you doing? What are you doing? Well, just finish your popsicle and clean up your mess. Stay out of the cabinet. All right. That's I was looking at Battlefield 6 and I was like, it actually looks pretty good. And I liked, the only Call of Duty that I ever really liked was World War II. I loved Call of Duty World War II. That was the only one that I like genuinely loved. The rest of them I don't like. I liked Battlefield 1. I thought Battlefield 1 was cool with the airplanes and all that. I thought the maps in War were a little too, in what was it? I think it was either War or Domination. The maps were a little too big. And it felt like I was just constantly running somewhere and then I would just get shot and die by some sniper sitting in a bush, 100 miles away. But, I did like Battlefield 1. And I thought Battlefield 2042 was alright. It was just very broken when it first came out. Let me, let's check Battlefield 6 really quick. Where the hell is Battlefield 6 at? Oh yeah, I wanted to get this game. This game looked pretty cool.
Hey, are you planning to do laundry today?
Tonight, yeah.
Alright, I can do it right now.
Where the hell is Battlefield 6? Is this a VR game? This game looks pretty good. No. Why is Battlefield 6 not showing up? There it is.
My fellow citizens, today represents a dark day in our history. With this monstrous, unprovoked attack, no country is safe from their reach. For all those serving on our behalf, our prayers go with you. For the Pax Armada mercenaries who are watching now, I have a message. It's over. Let's get to work.
Move fast. Move decisive. Dagger on my 6. Send it.
Is that Bob Odenkirk? How do we get the beta? I'll try the beta. Yeah, that was one thing I noticed about Eden Zero is that the combat did feel pretty slow and sluggish for that type of game. Not that slow combat can't work in a game, but you want, like, if you're... Because typically strength builds are kind of like a slow slog. But when that's the only... The way that Eden's... Okay, let's put it this way. The way that the format that Eden Zero is in, it needs... Oh, shit. It shouldn't box you in with the combat. It should allow you a freedom to engineer the kind of combat that you want. Dude! What? Oh my god, I'm getting so tired of this bitch, dude. Oh my god, dude. Dude! That didn't hit her? What the fuck? I should have just stepped back and started lobbing grenades at her, dude. That's what I should have done. I would have killed her right there if I would have just stepped back and thrown grenades at her. Dude! Why is that not hitting her? Why is that not hitting her? Why is it not doing damage to her? It's like I'm going right through her. Oh my God! fucking bitch, dude. Oh my god! Winnie, what's up? Echo of Lu Huanghua! Indeed, it has. Where's everybody been? Why is everybody hiding? I don't know where to go now. Like, I can't think of any direction to go in. It's been a while. 现在飞上黑。He has nothing new for me. He has nothing new. I like the mask too.
今天又带了什么好东西？好，此事对他，人呐，还是
Bro,
人
wait, what's this?
这逆
What's
天的
this?
之事，终究还是做不成的。
Hey, Jacob. The kennel's got to get, like, there's a couple scoops. What is this? Increases damage dealt against large enemies. Yes. I don't know about this, though. Did I ask you would like to be a meat cutter? Are you asking? I think you did. You asked me if I would like to work in a butcher shop, which I'm not going to lie, I couldn't do it. Well, in a butcher shop, maybe like at the tail end of it, like, you know, the supermarket butcher, but I'm not going to lie, I couldn't work in a slaughterhouse. I couldn't do it. I like eating meat and everything. I just couldn't be the one to do it. I'm a puss when it comes to that right there. I've had to unalive a few of my animals because they were either, like, I had a couple of male ducks that wouldn't leave their sisters alone, you know, like they wouldn't leave their sisters alone. And it was stressing my female ducks out to the point where they were losing all their feathers. So I had to unalive the two male ducks because my females weren't laying eggs. They were so stressed out they weren't laying eggs, and I was like, all right. And then we've had a few chickens that had, so like sometimes chickens, when you cross breed species of chicken, sometimes there's a defect that can happen, especially with bigger ones like the Rhode Island Reds and stuff, where their bodies will get so big, but their feet stay small. and their bodies outgrow their legs so they don't move. And I've had to unalive a few chickens like that. Like, bro, their bodies were big, but their legs were just, because they were from a smaller breed of chicken. And yeah, that was pretty hard. Or you like, we've bought chicks from the feed store, and they're just incredibly inbred. You know what I mean? Like, they're born with half a wing, or. But like cutting up the meat and all that, I could do that fine, yeah. And I mean, it would be, Winnie's right, it would be a good experience to like learn how to cut out like the different types of meat and what meats to cut. I mean, that's a good skill to know. That's a transferable skill that you can take with you into your personal life. It's an incredible, like it's, if you get lost in the woods, that's a good skill to have. Because if you take down an animal for survival, you know exactly what to cut out and how to cut it out and how to cook and prepare it. So it's an incredibly useful skill to have.
今天又带了什么好东西？
What I need 400. Let's go get us 400 really quick. Indeed, Bear Grylls style. Yeah, I don't... To be honest, I don't like the summertime. I don't... I'm a bigger guy, so I don't do well in the heat. The only thing that I prefer about summertime is the working conditions. I would rather work when it's hot outside than work when it's raining or snowing. And in California, we get all of it. We get triple-digit weather. We get snow.
今天又带了什么好东西？拿来给老夫长长眼吧。哎呀，来了，快来看看好货！好爷们儿，再来！
多亏女侠把我这个不成器的弟子杀了落回了。我黄建武替真武观的弟子，谢谢你。女侠，你收下这个嘛，算是我的谢礼。之后我还要去云顶城办一件要事。女侠，之后。
What? Meow. Come here. Come here. Meow. Meow meow. I don't want your butt in my face. Alright. I don't know where to go. Oh my god, dude. Ugh! LG is a good brand. Bro, where is this damn bird? Oh, it's right there. Let's go get my stuff first. Yeah, that's because that's how marketing is done now. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna buy a new TV if it lasts 30 years. Did she kill herself? Dude, I remember, so when my daughter was young, right? When she was like 2 or 3, we had this huge ass. It was like one of the first versions of smart TVs. Right? And dude, this thing, I'm not even joking, this thing weighed like 300 pounds. It was somewhere between 300 and 400 pounds, bro. It was heavy. We didn't have anything that was strong enough to hold it. Like, we had to use cinder blocks to hold the damn thing. And it was like this big. You know, had all the plugs on the bottom, like the HDMI, the Ethernet port, everything. And I forgot how we got it. But my God, this thing was so heavy. And we somehow got it up onto this big ass dresser that we had. It was like a big ass thick oak dresser. Oh my God, dude! Ugh. Fucking stupid shit. And so we get it, like, it's up there. It had been up there for a few months, actually. And one day my daughter was climbing up this oak dresser and the fucking thing tipped. Right? And it almost, dude, it lands over on the bed instead of on my daughter. We got rid of the TV that day. It would have crushed her. But when she was climbing up the dresser, the front left end of the, this is how much the TV weighed. It crushed the dresser. I mean, they're all smart TVs now. Everything tracks you. Your PC, your TV, your phone, I mean everything tracks you. All right, Winnie. I'll be back later on tonight. I gotta get. Oh shit! I gotta hop off too. I gotta do a dump run. I gotta go drop some stuff off, and then I gotta build a dresser, and fix the top stair to my. I just have $100 bills. Okay, well, do you need it right now? Do you have my card? You going to Cameron Park? Well, you might as well grab some juices too. All right, how much cash do you need? Stay out of my bucket. Yeah. I'm trying to put all change in the bucket. You don't need to spend change. And you'd be surprised how quickly change will build up.
I don't ever use cash, so.
Okay. How the fuck did I get corruption so quick? Oh, thank God, dude. Okay. I gotta do some Where the Winds Meet tonight, too. Oh, she's gone.
今天又带了什么好东西？
哦呦，好爷们儿来了撒！快来看下好货！
看看好好。
好爷们儿，再来哟！
Oh, all right, you guys. I don't know why PlayStation 5, PS5 Pro does this. I don't. I wish I did, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end this here. And until next time, I'll be back tonight. We'll do some Where the Winds Meet. And I need to get back into Shadow Labyrinth too before I lose momentum. That and AI Limit both. But man, Wuchang, it's a really good game, dude. I don't care what anybody says, it's a good game. Everybody said the same shit about the Lords of the Fallen, bro, and that was a great game. But until next time, you guys have a happy, safe, and wonderful Sunday. Happy. I hope you have a good day at work. Winnie, have a good rest. Sniper, I will catch you later on this evening. Until next time, you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.